Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to be finally reacting to Reality Resort, which is what won the majority vote when I asked what you guys wanted me to start reacting to. I do plan to get to the other things as well once we are caught up with everything else. As you see, I dyed my hair. It's semi-permanent, so if you hate it, it will be gone eventually. Okay. Full disclosure, I did say this in the poll, I think, or at some other point. I have watched this episode when it came out, which was 9-ish months ago, I believe now. So I don't remember anything. So my reaction should still be pretty much the same, because I honestly, all I remember, pretty much just the title, that it's a reality show at a resort. That's pretty much all I got. So this is the only episode I've seen. And again, I don't remember anything about it, so going forward, they'll all be blind reactions. I'm still going to call this a blind reaction. Don't call me out. I get it. Whatever. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ooh, okay.
Paradise, where everyone wants to be. No work, no stress, no problems. Who wouldn't prefer that over the hustle and bustle of everyday life?
I will admit, that sounds great.
If only it were that simple.
True.
This might look like paradise, but our future contestants will quickly...
Is it just me? I don't know why, but her bracelet looks exactly like the briefcase from Total Drama without the handle. I don't know. Call me crazy. That's the first thing I noticed.
Anything but an extensive vacation. I'm Victoria Moore, your host for the next 40 days.
Okay.
We're all going to be in for a treat as we witness 16 tourists, ranging anywhere from 18 to 50 years old, compete against one another on this.
So they're all adults for this.
For a grand total of $250,000. Right. This is just the first installment in the newly founded Reality Gauntlet, across 3 different and unique competition shows.
Huh. Okay, Reality Ranch, Reality Race, and Reality Resort. Huh. Okay, I'm assuming Reality Race is kind of based off of The Amazing Race. And I don't know about the other two. I mean, I'm assuming they're similar to Total Drama, like they all are. Interesting. Is that like going to be a different show, or is that like a part of this?
Contestants will be competing not only for the prize money, but for enough legacy points to qualify for the ultimate trial, Reality Royalty. Only then will the best of the best duke it out to win the $500,000 cash prize and the title of Reality Monarch. Though let's not get ahead of ourselves. We've got a long season ahead of us.
So were they just like all competing for different things and then like... Okay. Excuse me. So they make it further, and then they get to compete for more money for Reality Royalty?
Here on this beautiful island.
Interesting.
Are you ready to meet the tourists and watch the drama unfold? Because our adventure starts now. Welcome to the premiere of Reality Resort.
Alright, that's a decent-sized island. Okay. Charles looks like a G. Okay. Solid intro. They seem to want money. I mean, it makes sense. Reminds me of the Total Drama one. Oh, and they even got like the little moon thing. That's pretty cool. Intro's a little loud, but jeez. Okay. Not too shabby. Alright, let's see what we got here. I'm excited to get into more of these shows. I love doing this stuff. Alright. All on one boat. Okay.
No way! The brochure was actually for real.
At last, at long last, I am fulfilling a fantasy. Everyone, welcome to Reality Resort, your new home for the next, well, however long you last. Now, let's do a roll call. Annalise, Brad, Charles, Cheryl, Drew, Finn, Isidore, Kylie, Marcus, Monica, Olive, Sarah, Seth, Dino, Topaz, and VJ.
Alright, if we're being real, I'm not sure how long it's going to take me to remember everybody's name. I don't remember anyone's yet. But, I think there's an even split of 8 and 8 girls and guys, which makes sense. Yeah, it might take me all 6 or 7 episodes there is right now to get me into this, to get me to remember their names.
New contest.
That actually reminds me, they, I think it's for episode 7, they're funding for episodes 7 through 14 right now, and I think they're like, I don't know, there's still like 3 weeks left if you guys can afford to help them out and you want to see this show continue. I think they need like, shoot, I don't remember what it was. But they're getting close to their goal already, so if you can donate and you want to see more of the show, that'll help them out because they're really close to getting the next half of the season out.
In order to get to the end and have a chance to win 250 Gs, you'll need to overcome the intense challenges and stressful situations that will unfold in front of you. But most importantly, the way you navigate around
that volleyball net
in this game
put me in,
will prove detrimental in deciding who will be winning that big check with the prize money on it.
I should probably be listening.
I know, that was a lot. But trust me, it'll only get worse. Now, as for my role, I'm not here to be your babysitter.
I like the character design of the host.
I could be your dad. Ain't no way I'd let you babysit me.
They look the same age.
You wish.
To me.
Anyway, I'm merely here to enforce the rules and facilitate challenges. Should you decide to throw hands with anyone, I will not get in your way. So,
okay.
With that being said, I think it's time we show you inside. Okay?
Are you endorsing violence?
Oh, no. I'm endorsing good television. Follow along now.
Fair enough.
I didn't think this place was gonna be real. Probably just a glitch in the simulation. This is gonna be one wild social experiment.
Alright.
I'm getting a feeling that I'm going to be manifesting a win here.
Oh yeah? I think everybody feels that way.
You're all getting situated in your new living space. But don't get too comfortable, as you never know when the game is going to decide your time is over.
Ooh, so ominous. Let's not dampen the mood within the first hour, though, okay?
Agreed. I'm still trying to soak it all in. This place is crazy. I bet the gym is sick.
Wow, that might be the most predictable thing I'll hear all day. Anywho, you'll have enough time later to check it out.
I thought she was going to say
Now,
there's no gym or
let's go
something.
over a few baseline rules, shall we? You're all aware by now that there will be no internet access on this entire property. You have been stripped of...
Okay, so is this like Big Brother? My camera just stopped recording, but what I was saying is, good timing though, because at least it was paused. And I noticed. So this seems kind of like Big Brother as compared to like Total Drama and like Survivor type thing, being on a camp, like they're in a nice like resort building and they don't have internet access. So I think this is going to be more like Big Brother, which is cool because Big Brother is my favorite like live action reality show.
Any devices, as this is a technology-free zone. But this shouldn't be of any concern for you all, right? Isn't that the point of retreating to a vacation? To get away from the outside world, stop the forced communication and just unwind.
Yes, that sounds amazing.
I thought we all knew this was a game show. No one should be anticipating any relaxation.
That's true.
Right, you are, pigtailed princess. Now, everyone here is a legal adult, but that doesn't mean we expect you to act like one still. Here's how the game works. Your days here will be structured into blocks. Each block is themed and will last 3 days, excluding this opening one, and the finale. You'll be split into 2 teams of 8, which will dissipate after the first 5 contestants have been evicted. So...
Okay, so that's another connection to Big Brother. I mean, it's not... There has been teams in Big Brother, but there's usually not, and, after the first 5 go out, the rest make jury. so it's kind of where that's similar. So okay,
When
and there's
will
always
the
16
teams be
people in Big
determined?
Brother that I.
I've got some reservations about some people here already.
Ooh, someone's antsy to get going. Patience. Don't you want to learn about the point system?
The point of what now?
OMG, yes! I need to know the deets!
You will all have ample opportunities to earn legacy points during each phase in the game. For
Okay.
example, winning an immunity competition during the team phase awards everyone on the winning team some points. However, losing said competition will deduct points from everyone on the losing team.
Okay.
You may check the monitor at any time during your stay for a full list of what earns and loses you points.
Interesting.
However, you cannot see how many points you or anyone else has. We have to keep some things a secret. No?
Ooh, so it's like a game within a game. That's so meta.
After the first 5 evictions of the season, the teams
Even
will
got a face
merge,
wall like
and
Big
we will
Brother.
begin the jury phase. That's right. If you get evicted during the
Okay,
team
so
phase,
it's like Big Brother.
you lose out on voting for a
Which
winner
is sick. I'm
on the
hyped for
finale
this now.
night. The last thing I'll leave you with for now.
I don't. Oh shit! I just muted it. I don't know how I didn't realize that when I watched this 9 months ago, the first episode. I don't know. See, I told you I wouldn't remember anything.
For legacy idols, there are 6 of these tiny emblems scattered amongst the proximity of the resort. If you find one, you may either redeem it for points or use it for invincibility in the next nomination ceremony. However, be warned that if you use it for safety, you will lose points.
This game seems harder than I
Okay.
thought. Are
That
there
makes
any
sense.
refunds?
We didn't pay to be on this show.
Yeah, what?
Ding dong. Listen, I like me a girl as fine as that Annalise chick. But Mama didn't raise no fool. I know not to get involved with girls dumber than I. Dumber than me? I skipped college, okay?
At the end of the season, you'll
You don't
find out
say.
the point total and subsequently, which 5 of you will have qualified for reality royalty. Now, why doesn't everyone
so
unwind
5
and check
people
out the rest of the
qualify, okay.
resort for a little?
This is interesting.
I'll
I
be
like
back
this
in about
concept
an hour.
a lot.
I've always been a rather motivated fella, but being here, man, I can just feel it taking me to the next level. Nobody's gonna stop me from having a good time or winning that moolah. As long as I don't think about Patricia, that is. Which I'm definitely not doing right now.
Sure about that?
Okay, so my job is literally understanding how people's brains work and forming strategies to capitalize on their behaviors. Is that not the perfect skill set for this game?
Does sound helpful.
Because I'm about to pull a marketing stunt so crazy, it'll make you think I'm promoting a circus.
That's crazy workout attire from the cowboy.
Now this place feels just like home.
You one of those fellas who sleeps in the gym too?
Yeah, I actually am. It cuts down my commute and monthly expenses. You'd be surprised just how comfortable some of these benches can be.
That's crazy.
Rad, big man. I'm all about ingenuity. Being the president of my fraternity back at university, I've always got to be
I
thinking.
feel like if you were to sleep at a gym, it'd be more comfortable to sleep on a floor than the bench. Like, no? Am I wrong? I don't know. Hear me out.
of ways to guide my fellow brothers. Sigma Chi for life.
Glad to see a young man with a good hand on his shoulders. Sheesh, that's one way to make me feel old.
What?
He doesn't even look that much older than
25, no?
Huh, appreciate it. I'm turning 30 soon, and I ain't even got a wife yet.
Hey, it's alright, my dude. There's plenty of good-looking girls here. Maybe you'll find your match. It's never too late. Yeah, brother's running out of time. Turning 30 is basically
Make muscles,
giving
not
away your rights to
excuses.
have fun. Must be tough.
You're telling me? Almost been a decade since I was drafted. Hoping this show will give me a shot to save my career.
Well, if there are any baseball challenges, I for sure hope you're on my team.
Okay.
I'm sensing someone's already developing a crush.
Oh, what? Who, me? No, I was just, admiring the view. Relax, girly. I would totes be checking my reflection out in the window too if I didn't already know I looked amazing.
Can you girls believe this place? It's literally stunning.
Definitely, Stark contrast from university, that's for sure.
I've already decided I'm never leaving. The sun hits way too well in this spot.
Looks like it'll be you and me in the finale then, girl.
Good luck.
This glow of confidence looks so good on you. Won't last for too long.
I'm afraid you're both wrong. But there's no sense in trying to convince you of that right now.
Okay then.
Wow, you are all very confident women.
I run a fortune-telling business. My psychic powers are borderline non-existent, but where's the fun in acknowledging that?
Huh.
I'm here to win, and
Okay,
as far as
that's
I'm concerned,
interesting.
there's no right or wrong way to do so.
Attention, everyone!
Yeah, for the most part, I agree with that.
Pronto. Two things. First off, a gourmet dinner will be served tonight inside the dining room.
Well, that's a W.
Celebration of your first day. Secondly, you might have noticed these papers I have in my hand. These are the short questionnaires that we had you fill out on the yacht.
Will they determine
Your
their
answers
teams?
have ultimately decided how you are to be split into teams.
Yep.
Oh,
Called it.
Good. I thought it was gonna be one of those personality quizzes. I don't need a piece of paper to tell me I have issues.
Nope. We all could have told you that, Bucko.
As fun as it would be to deep dive into your personal problems, I'm afraid it's a little too early for that. Instead, we deduced which type of vacation you prefer, a tropical climate or an exotic destination. Without further ado, here are the results.
Okay.
Those who preferred a tropical vacation are the following: Kylie, Drew, Brad, Isidore, Finn, Cheryl, Annalise, and Marcus. Which means those who prefer
Didn't
an
expect him to look
exotic
at me.
vacation are VJ, Tino, Olive, Topaz, Charles, Sada, Monica, and Seth.
Both of these options are just socially constructed terms to make you fork over money to whatever country's government you're fleeing to.
You'd be fun at parties.
Now for the team names. Team
Okay.
Tropics, you are now known as the Tropical Toucans.
Oh, that's heat.
Oh,
I love
cute. Who doesn't love toucans?
Real.
As for Team Exotic, you'll be called the Exotic Emus.
Oh, that's heat. I love emos too.
My daughter just did a project on emus. This is perfect. See, Danielle, it was meant to be.
This one
Okay.
reeks of desperation.
Erotic emos would have sounded better.
Yep. Glad that one's not on my team.
Oh, ignore her remark. It's a pleasure to be working with y'all in whatever capacity that ends up being, as I'm trying to understand exactly how these challenges are gonna work.
I'll say, hopefully, our diverse array of talents will prove to be too much for the emus to handle.
Yes, I've got so
Okay.
many that will come in handy. Oh, she said talents? I thought she said palettes. As in makeup. I've got plenty of products that will help her out.
Bruh.
What? You all see her too, right?
The name's Topaz, track coach for future Olympians and stars. I take
Okay.
immense pride in helping others achieve their greatest dreams, so I would love it if we could all.
What just what just happened?
Yeah, I have a problem when it comes to people getting hurt.
He's giving Benji vibes.
It's a visceral response I quite literally cannot prevent.
Darned leg. It's never been the same since I tore my ACL.
Um,
Doctors don't know why it never healed properly. Whatever. Nothing phases me anymore. Who fell? I know I didn't.
Coming on strong, are we? Real talk. I love the energy. This group is gonna be fun.
Sure, if we didn't have too many conflicting personalities, then maybe our fortune would have been, well, more fortunate.
And what's that supposed to mean?
I don't mean to interrupt quality team bonding time,
Anything but that is happening right now.
but you didn't think this was all for today, did
Okay,
you?
good.
It's
Well, something
time
interesting
for
to
your first
happen.
challenge,
Oh, nice.
folks.
Alright, cool.
Welcome to the inaugural immunity competition.
Okay,
This will be
immunity,
your
huh?
first challenge at the beginning of each new block. The winning team will receive safety for the remainder of said block, while the others are at jeopardy of being nominated for eviction.
Alright.
The first theme of the season is vacation. While it's true
Makes
that you're
sense.
competing for $250,000, We'd also like to remind you of how luxurious your new temporary home is. And what better way to do that than to force you to make me a drink?
You, my ex-wife?
Here's how the mixer works.
Oh, that's hilarious.
One by one, you will all take turns running over to the middle of the beach. Using your hands, you will dig to find one of 7 ingredients needed to create my favorite mixed drink. Once found,
Okay.
bring back and tag a teammate in. You'll do
Makes
so
sense.
until everyone has found and given an ingredient to the 8th team member, who will
Okay.
concoct the beverage and bring it to me.
Makes sense.
Lounging underneath this umbrella. The first team to do so will win immunity. Are you ready? Because this competition starts now.
Who here is good at mixing drinks? Scratch that. Not enough time to figure that out. I'll make an order for us.
I'm sorry, did I miss the team captain vote?
Tino,
Oh my
me,
God.
Olive, Monica, Charles, and then Sarah. VJ, you look like you can handle your liquor. You mix the drink.
Should I be offended?
Okay, then.
I should be, right? Psst, I'm not, though.
Wait, what's Seth?
Seth? Oh crap, you're right. Where is he?
I throw 93.
Of course.
95 on a good day.
Crap.
I bet I.
Wasn't he just talking about how... Oh my god. He's like, my mom raised me, so... That... Bro, he just said you... Oh my god. Of course. I don't know why I'm surprised.
Where is he?
I throw 93, 95 on a good day.
I was talking about baseball,
I bet
okay.
I'd get that up to 98 if I knew you were up in the stands watching.
Oh my god. Stop it. What sport is this again?
Now, that's
My
a very
lord.
nobody could have foreseen.
What? Okay, maybe Mama raised a bit of a fool after all. Can't blame a guy
Yeah.
for trying.
Hey, Annalise! Party's over here! Speaking of which, I'll handle the Bloody Mary. I'm sort of a mixologist prodigy.
I'm sorry, kid, but leave the alcohol to the actual adult. I'll handle it.
Something tells me that's a bad idea.
How silly of me, I just realized. My ex-wife's name is Mary. Anyways, Mr. Frat, why don't you take this one? Probably
What?
for the best if I stay away from alcohol while I'm here. I don't have a problem,
Oh.
right? I did, but not anymore.
Okay, that makes sense. You don't have time to polish the bottle, get going. Alright.
You strike me like an espresso martini kind of gal.
Okay, realistically, I feel like they shouldn't have to be that far down to find everything. Like, what if they just dig for like an hour at the wrong spot? Like, what? I don't understand why they're going so far in the
What
same
gave it
spot.
away? I love espresso martinis.
I just have good judgment of character. Speaking of which, that Seth guy. Definitely not who you want to be hanging out with in this game.
Really? He seemed nice. Why do you say that?
Guys like him act like that, but they're hiding ulterior motives. Can read right through him. Had to kick a couple dudes like that out of the fraternity. Unfortunate.
God, this guy is
Your turn, Annalise.
Does anyone else find it odd that our challenge involves handling alcohol while we have 3 people here who can't even legally drink?
The age-old mystery of the
Yes.
Forbidden Fruit Punch Brigade. It's all part of the grand plan to keep us distracted from the real issues. They want us fixated on who's sipping what, while the intergalactic hamster overlords tighten their grip on the cheese supply chain.
Drew might be slightly insane. And yes, I remembered his name. It's a miracle.
Maybe he's more fun than I
think.
thought.
I might have just got that
Fun
wrong, which would be
of.
kind of funny. What the fuck? What the hell? Oh, okay. Is that a mushroom? Ah! Or maybe it's salt. Is that Tabasco or some shit? I don't even know. Why'd she drink it?
Faster, faster, faster! Come on, college girl. This is riding on you.
Topaz, that might work for athletes, but in my experience, students do not thrive under the same pressure.
Soft ones.
Pretend you're trying really hard to find your son's cell phone after yours died during the live finale premiere of Chilling Out with the Chamberlains.
Oh, what?
Worcestershire sauce. It's right behind her.
You were right. I got it. I got it.
What? She must have just saw it, bro. Better hurry. What are you doing, dog? Get going. There you go. Okay. Better hurry. What is going on? I don't know anything about this shit, but I feel like Worcestershire doesn't go in this. And if it does, ew, is all I have to say, really. What are you doing? This is the fucking is mixing that thing like he's a crab. Better get going.
That is definitely a Bloody Mary. Congrats,
Okay.
Tropical Toucans. You have won this immunity competition.
Alright. Oh, damn. Poor guy.
Looks like there'll be 2 emus up for eviction this block. But I think we've had enough fun for one
It is. It's just like Big Brother.
day. Why don't you all get cleaned up and enjoy your dinner
Shoot, we
tonight?
don't get to know who's
the
going up.
nomination ceremony awaits you tomorrow.
Okay. Are we gonna get to see that?
Great job mixing that drink. I really thought VJ had it in the bag.
Oh, that was nothing. Appreciate you though.
I'm pretty ticked we lost that. But no sense in crying over spilled milk. We've got an even bigger task ahead of us. I'm a fighter, so I refuse to give up this early.
Am I worried that I'm a potential option for nomination tomorrow? Only as concerned as the old man who joins my yoga class full of beautiful women. Trust me, I've danced
What?
my way out of tighter corners than this.
I don't know.
Besides,
I think
I've got a backup plan.
I think you all should be worried. Because it could literally be any of you. Oh, he's going to look for the immunity
8
thing.
players have just earned their first legacy points, whereas the other 8
Okay.
got their first taste of loserdom. But a lot can
Does that mean they're
happen
negative
within the
1
next few
point or
days.
0?
Who will be our first 2 nominees of the season, and which one of them will be the first evicted? You'll have to find out on the next episode of
Damn.
Reality Resort.
Alright. This is a pretty good first episode. I didn't realize this is going to be like Big Brother so much, which is cool because I really like Big Brother. So, yeah, I'm glad I'm reacting to this now. I'll probably be doing like every 2 or 3 uploads will be Reality Resort because I'm going to still simultaneously do what I've been doing. So, when you're seeing this, it'll probably be a week or a week and a half before you see another episode. I'm sorry it's going to take a while. It's just I am still going to prioritize the Dispenser Camp stuff for now. So, yeah. But this is really cool. I might honestly watch the next episode tomorrow if I can. But, yeah, this is pretty cool. Let me know what you guys think about this. Let me know. I don't know. If you want to see anything else, I guess, too. Yeah, this was fun. See you guys later.